In the last episode of my fall motorcycle adventure, I rode a very twisted road, one of three sisters, wound up camping on the side of the road at a rest area picnic area, stealth camping overnight before riding the other twisted sisters the next morning. So I'm just outside Del Rio, Texas. Came down to Del Rio. This was the big, for some reason I had several things to see in Del Rio, but that's a long story in itself. None of the places I wanted to see are accessible. So I kind of figured that out while I was having some dinner and a beer. And I was just like, screw it. So I'll head east, back towards the house. You know, no big hurry. I'm not in a big hurry to get back, but started driving east, and then the road turned south, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to go south. I need to look at a map, see if there's anything that I want to see on the way back. I'm getting into the area that I've explored extensively when I was stationed out here. This is Laughlin Air Force Base. Just kind of wandered around out here and found the first open area without fencing. The fence to the base is probably up this way. They're flying over there. I guess the airfield is up that way. And then there's something on the other side of the highway here. There's some construction going on. I have no idea. There was a dirt road over there, but I think this is probably a good spot to I was thinking initially just throw out a tarp and crawl up under it, pull up an air mattress, and then I'm thinking, you know, I'll be warm and toasty if I pop up a tent. The road you can't see is over there. There's an access road. There's barriers here. There's a kind of a barrier here. I don't expect a lot of traffic out here. That's why I kind of really like this. I came up, for some reason there's no markings, there's no nothing. It was just like, hey, Air Force Base this way. And I turned just to see what was out here. And then, you know, everything's it's got barriers on the road. You can get around the barriers, but I went around one of the barriers and you could see close to the gate. So I was like, you know, I don't want to get closer to the gate. And there's nobody out here. I've been out here probably almost 30-45 minutes, and there has been not a single vehicle. So I think even if somebody comes out here at night, they're not going to see me. So this is stealth, I think. The hedges the brush is kind of low, but I'm fairly hidden. Unless they're spotlighting over here, they're not going to see me. And even if they're spotlighting, they're probably not going to see me. So I feel like this is probably a good spot. And I can't tell if that's smog out there or is that just a haze that's turning orange. Kind of looks like California. Anyway, I got a few beers and some snacks. And then eventually I'll make a decision on probably just pop the tent right here. Looks like the least amount of rocks on the other side of the motorcycle. So just in case somebody comes down the road, they'll see the motorcycle before they run into me. And then we'll figure out what's the next step in the morning, I guess. It's been a great day of riding, regardless of the fact that I came south to Del Rio. I've never been down here, and I always wanted to come down here. But, you know, total fail, pretty much, coming this far south for basically nothing, except a crappy dinner. It's fine. I won't be spending the night at a rest stop tonight. I'm out in the middle of... there's some kind of critter out here, maybe a coyote or something. Looks like dog-like critter from the scat that I saw, but maybe we'll run into some critters tonight. Who knows? see, it's Saturday and it's 48 degrees in South Texas. Still just outside of Del Rio. I think I'm actually on Laughlin Air Force Base, out in the scrub. I had to chop down one of these plants because it was right up in my business, and I think I was looking at one over here, and I think it's a pencil cactus from looking at it, but now I think it's one of those acacias. I don't know. It's very stiff and very green, so maybe, what is it, Palo Verde? It's got that green bark, kind of hard to tell. The tent is soaked on the inside and out. It's not too bad on the outside. That's a little bit bad. I'm gonna let hopefully the sun comes out. Hopefully it warms up today. I think it's actually supposed to be 70 degrees today, so but it would be nice if the sun came out and actually dried out my tent before I put it back up. I think I'm gonna probably head back east, back towards Alabama, maybe Florida. I'm still pretty excited to explore this part of Texas. I don't know that much, even though I think that I've ridden a lot over this part of Texas. It's such a huge state. It's so hard for me to imagine, because I don't think I camped. The more I think about it, I don't think I camped overnight. So my forays into Texas were from San Antonio out and back. So I think everything that I did on my motorcycle was one-day trips. I don't remember camping out. So I mean, if you think how far can you ride in one day? I mean, I've ridden a little over 1,000 miles in one day, but still, that's not a lot when you're talking about Texas. And I don't think I even came close. I think maybe my best days back then were 400 or 500 miles. So I think there's a lot that I missed, even though I thought that I went everywhere. I really everywhere except West Texas. I don't remember going that far out. Anyway, yeah, get some coffee cooking here. Hopefully dry out a little bit. It's not going to warm up anytime soon, so my best bet's coffee. Yeah, I don't have a lot of rituals when it comes to camping. Staying dry and comfortable. That's dry, warm, and comfortable. That's about as the extent of my rituals. But coffee is pretty far up there. I don't have to have coffee in the morning. I'm not addicted. I'm not addicted to coffee. Come on, man. I'm not addicted to coffee. I can quit anytime. But it sure makes being out in the cold so much more pleasant. Coffee is one of my rituals. This just makes me feel better about the world. I don't know that it helps me perform any better nowadays, because my brain is so rotten anyway. I mean, you sit here, you see me struggling trying to make this stupid video, trying to keep on topic, trying to continue, trying to remember what I've got to say, trying to remember names. It's just, it's a fog. I live in a fog. An alcohol-induced fog. Bad diet, almost no exercise, alcohol combined with old age. That's what you get. It's what you get. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of thinking lately about the things that I would change. The things that I would change if I had to go back and do them again. There's not a lot. There's not a lot of things that I would change. It's always, I keep saying this, the regrets. The regrets I have are almost always the missed opportunities. Man, if I'd have just taken that job offer. Man, if I would have just asked that girl out. Man, if I would have just taken that relationship a little bit further. Man, yeah, those things, those are my regrets. But the things I've done, I can't regret them because I feel like I made the best choices at the time. So this is a good reason to have not only a flat spot but a tall spot, so I can sit up here and watch the coffee go in, hold it while, and then back this thing up behind it to make sure it doesn't fall. Woo! Stability, even in heavy winds. Well, packed up, ready to go. It's after 11, so I've been, I don't know, drinking coffee. Yeah, I know it took me at least an hour to pack up, which is terrible. Maybe I need to figure out a way to get better at packing up. Damn, that was a big hike. And I gotta get turned around here. Ow. Alright. Let's do it. All my tires still have air in them. Let's see if we can get out of here without dumping the bike. I'm trying to go gentle because this thing is huge and I've got street tires on here. Turning is not one of those things that I look forward to in the dirt with a big street bike. Just because street bikes, street tires, they just don't turn in the dirt. I mean, this is pretty rocky here. It's not very dirty or slippery or any of that. So I walked this last night, and you can see this is how close I am to the street. And oddly, this morning, I had 3 people drive by. 3. And they're all civilian vehicles. The base is back there. But, man, I don't even know where I'm going. I think I need to get back to 90. I don't think I'm going to slide down well, geez. Yeah, let's just keep going. Let's go down to Eagle Pass. I got nowhere else to go. Let's go down further south. I don't know that I've been to Eagle Pass. This is one of the road closed signs. But obviously it's not. It's just probably open for base personnel. So this is not even the road that I turned down initially yesterday. Which way are you going, brother? So I think this is more government facility over here. I'm just not really sure what it is. But they were doing something over here last night. I just don't know. Looks like probably some kind of a mobile services deal. Probably set up to help smuggle illegals into the country. Who the hell knows, man? You don't know what's going on with the government anymore because the media is not telling you anything near the whole picture. So yeah, let's book on down to Laredo. Don't have to go all the way down to Laredo, but it's been a while since I've been to Laredo. Eagle Pass. Yeah, so I think the turn I took, hell, I don't even know now. I think it's further down this way. I think I just kept booking on down this road here. Moto, Texas, or as my little brother calls it, Quamato. He was stranded here back 30 years ago, but it's one of the video memories I have. At the dawn of home video, I recorded his story coming cross country when he was in the Navy, and he broke down in his Barracuda in this town. And I just drove through here. I can't believe there was any help in this town. But apparently he got back on the road. Kind of interesting story that probably 3 people on planet Earth know. And it's me and my little brother share that story. So anyway, back on the road going south. I continue to roll south and east down the Rio Grande and along the Mexican border. And next time I visit the small town of Eagle Pass, a border town, and visit the big border wall at the Mexican border and witness desperate Americans fleeing tyranny and oppression towards freedom in Mexico. That's next time.